Hello, welcome to another library tutorial in the GIS series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to manually create new features in ArcGIS. In the last video, we used the georeferencing tools to mold an image of a map onto our base map. In my case, it's because I wanted to have a good visual representation of the Brahmaputra River. Remember, even though we molded the image to align with our base map, it is still just a picture. What I ultimately want to be able to do is to represent the river as a piece of GIS data that can easily transfer from one map to another or into other datasets. To do that, I'm going to use the georeferenced image to help me manually create a GIS-ready feature that represents the Brahmaputra River. To get started, I'm going to right-click on my GIS folder in the catalog, click New, and then click File, Geodatabase, and give it a name. Next, right-click on the newly created geodatabase, click New, and then click Feature Class. I will give it a name. Since I am tracing a river, I will select the Line Features option, but other options may be more appropriate for you depending on what you are mapping. Click Next. This menu should automatically select the default coordinate system that is already being used in your project. I will click Next, 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 and on the last menu, I will add a Name field and select Text for the data type. Later on, this will allow you to manage and manipulate different parts of your feature. In my case, I could use this field to label different sections of the Brahmaputra River as I draw it. Click Finish, and you can see my new feature has been automatically added as a map layer in the table of contents. At this point, we will need to open a new toolbar called Editor. You have to actively choose to start editing and then choose the feature you want to edit. In my example, there are only two options, but when you create increasingly complex maps, you will need to be careful to make sure you select the feature you actually want to edit. Once I have made my selection, I will click on the Create Features icon to open up a new menu on the right. You can see a variety of options, but for now I will simply use the Line option. I will zoom in close on the map so that I can be as precise as possible, reselect Line, and then start tracing the river. Simply left-click, move the mouse to the next position, and then click again. I will keep doing this until I am finished. Once finished, double-click to stop adding new lines. The line will change to a more visible color, allowing us to more easily see what we have done. If you don't like what you have done or you need to fix something, you can always restart by clicking Ctrl-Z. This will undo the last action that you completed. You can also draw using the freehand tool, but that requires some skill and I am pretty bad at it, so I will just stick to using the line tool. When you are all finished, go to the editor toolbar, click Save Edits, and then stop editing. Just like all other layers in the table of contents, we can edit the symbol or symbology for our new feature. I am going to change the color to blue since I am tracing a river, and then make the line significantly wider and easier to see. Now we can hide the georeferenced image and just see our river feature overlaid on the base map. If you want to add more lines or edits to your features, simply repeat the process we went through earlier and you can start making changes. If you have any questions about creating layers, using ArcGIS, or just research in general, don't forget to ask a librarian. Thank you, and have a nice day.